the moment, we're going to be hearing from a student from South Durham, UTC in Aycliffe. That's a university technical college. They bridge the gap between the world of education and the world of work. David Land is the chair there.
UTCs are institutions that were set up under the school system through the Baker Deering Trust, and they are schools that are for predominantly 14 to 18-year-olds. Some recruit a little bit earlier, but they have a longer working week, and they have pretty much a day of their working curriculum identified to working with industry on problem-based learning. So it's a bit like an old technical college, if the truth be known.
Right, okay then. A great idea as well. I'm guessing as well, really important that people know that this is an option for them right now.
It is, yeah, and it's Baker Deering have been going about 11 years now. There are 48 UTCs across the country, and they all feed. The one at Newton Aycliffe is manufacturing engineering, because it's sat in the middle of the region's largest manufacturing park, I guess. And it's there to help develop young kids in STEM-based education and get them into a career in whatever form that may take. And, there are 15, 20 different career types in engineering and manufacturing, be that sales, marketing, logistics, production control, design, process controls, etc., etc. So there's a whole opportunity and a whole sort of myriad of careers that we can get involved with and see.
Well, Bobby Lendon is one of those students, and I caught up with him a little earlier about the impact the UTC has had on him.
It's made a substantial difference just throughout my life and the life of a lot of others as well, because it offers a unique type of education. It differs from, the standard model, and allows students to get experience with real employers in a real workplace and in that environment. And I think that's really important when educating young students or pupils, like everyone at the UTC currently. I'd went to my parents and I'd said to them, look, I'm already doing engineering and I want to go do it at this school. They've got the best equipment. They've got really good teachers. They've got everything they need to set me up in a work environment and, give me a push into the world of work, I guess you could say. Initially, they were sceptical. I kind of had to beg them to say, look, this is the right choice.
Well, what made your parents a little bit unsure about going to UTC then? What was their stumbling block about it?
Mainly the argument was kind of like, what if you don't like it and it's quite far away from where you live? Because I live in Stockton, so
right.
To get to Durham or kind of Newton Aycliffe, it was going to be hard essentially, and they were concerned that if I didn't like it there and I'd already applied and kind of left my last school, would I be able to go back? And that's what they were mainly worried about, me kind of putting all my eggs in one basket,
yes,
not enjoying it and, taking a big risk.
But the great thing is, though, that as a result of you going to UTC, your parents have since credited that with bringing you out of your shell a little bit more.
Absolutely, yeah. Since I've started, I noticed just in overall just a general change in attitude to learning and how I felt in school or college and that kind of environment. And it makes a big difference because if you're not comfortable where you're learning, you're not going to learn comfortably, essentially.
And it just seems to click a little bit better for you.
Yeah, and there's many advantages of the school. Like you get treated like a professional. And I think that's really important because some kids don't like the idea of authority or kind of, having to do what people say. But if you get called the teachers by their first names, you're called by your first name.
You're on a level playing field. Yeah, you're more respectful, more of a mutual respect.
Yeah, it's a big thing in this college. Respecting employers, teachers.
Sounds brilliant that it's working out for you. If there's anybody listening right now that was thinking of going to UTC, what would you say to them?
Don't be afraid to, come out of your shell and even try it out for a couple of days. There's induction days, there's open evenings, so you get that chance to look at it, see if you like it, get feedback from current students and, encouraging other students to get into a school like this because, they're rare and you don't find them around very often. And so when you have that opportunity to go to a place like this, I'd say absolutely take it because I, for one, believe you won't regret it. I think it's a great college, that they really do care about the students and they care about not just the students whilst they're in their care, but as well as pushing them into the career and afterwards. They're making sure that they're going to be successful after college as well, not just in college.
Bobby Lendon there, one of the students from South Durham UTC in Aycliffe. And good luck with whatever you choose to do as well.